What's up everyone, this is Cedric Sky Seti.
I'm Becky.
And we are a Blasian Eurasian creative couple sharing stories on different aspects of Korean culture. And today we have something special prepared because we are going to actually have a mukbang. This is gonna be the first time that we have a mukbang on the channel together. Of course, like 2 years ago, I actually did a couple of mukbangs. And so we're just gonna bring that back, but we're gonna do it together. And today we're gonna be ordering some tteokbokki, which is spicy Korean rice cake for those of you guys that don't know. So what we're gonna do is we're actually going to order the tteokbokki using one of the famous Korean apps here, Mukbang Eats.
Mukbang Eats.
So if you're in Korea and you haven't used Mukbang Eats, it's great.
It is actually really great.
I'm gonna show you guys the process of ordering it.
By the way, this is not sponsored, just letting you guys know.
But hopefully it will be. Hit us up. Okay, here we go.
Tteokbokki.
Tteokbokki will usually be in the bunshik, which means like fast food, Korean fast food. This place, this looks good. Mashin tteokbokki. All right. So, we're going to get, let's get a set. Set A. You can actually choose your spiciness level. Now, tteokbokki can actually get super spicy. Level 1, which is apparently level 0. Why don't we go with level 1 or 2? What do you think?
How about 2?
All right, so we're gonna have a little spicy.
Which is level 1. Okay.
Okay, great. So, store accepted the order. They're preparing the food. So in about 30 minutes, the food will be here. So we'll see you guys then. Okay, it is all here. And this is a lot more than what I think we can handle. I think I ordered a little too much, but it's great because we get to show you guys everything that we have. And we have, of course, the Korean spicy rice cake, the tteokbokki here with the cheese.
Let's see what they have in it.
Yeah.
Oh, you have some veggies. Here's our quail eggs, right? And, oh, there's sausage in it. This one is extreme.
This is intense.
Yeah, and then you have your odangs.
And then we have all the side items here. So we have our fried like mandus. And then we also have fried shrimp.
Sweet potatoes.
Yeah, this one has the glass noodles inside. What else do we have? Sometimes you'll have like the squid pieces too, which I don't think,
get those.
No, because I'm allergic.
Yeah.
And let's see, we have the
주먹밥s. So you have to make it yourself. I made our 주먹밥s.
Ooh, good job.
맛있어? I should make them for 한 입, like one bite.
Putting the glass noodles in. Wow. It's so much.
Oh my gosh, this is a huge tteokbokki. So, tteokbokki. You and I did a little research on it?
Yeah, what'd you find?
Well, first off, the name, etymology. Tteokbokki. Tteok is these rice cakes, right? Bok stems from the verb 볶다, which means to
cook.
To fry.
To fry,
kind of
right.
stir fry. Tteokbok, so tteok, stirring frying. E is kind of a noun marker. So tteokbokki, stir fried tteok.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's still good. This is quite spicy
Oh, really?
for just a like.
Level 1?
Speaking of which, this is called cool piece. But this is like a citrus, like a thick citrus beverage that you'll find at pretty much any tteokbokki like restaurant. So shake it up, and it's really to help you with the spice levels.
좀 맵네.
Kind of, yeah, it's pretty spicy. Just to kind of help with the spiciness there.
Oh, surprising.
So you might need this.
맛있다.
Here, let me grab this.
Did you know tteokbokki was voted #1 comfort food during this pandemic?
Really?
According to Korean Times. Tteokbokki is a comfort food. It's the kind of food that you order when you hang out with all your friends, or it's really late at night, or you just finished something difficult and you want something to eat.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I was working at the Korean company, a lot of times they would just order tteokbokki if we stayed late. And just like the team would eat it together. Very simple. A lot of times you could just eat it with like toothpicks, depending on, you know.
Where you get it from?
Yeah. I mean, we have all this stuff here, so it's easier with chopsticks, but seed with toothpicks, you'd be good to go.
Yeah, I have lots of memories of that. Like, we all were doing group cleaning of a building or something. Then we eat tteokbokki afterwards. Or whenever I moved houses, I'd always order a tteokbokki in my new house. And then eat it.
Was that sort of a tradition for you then? Like whenever you moved? Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
I don't remember eating tteokbokki so much growing up. It was more just the rice cakes. Like we would eat.
Same.
Yeah, we would eat, and I don't know if it was just because we were in America, but we would eat like just the plain rice cakes or the ones. I mean, there's different like rice cake names that I still don't even know what they are. I just know them as tok. That's what my mom just referred to them as. But like the green ones, like the flat ones.
Suk-tok, right?
Yeah, and then
Made with soup.
and then you have like the long ones, right? And my mom actually had a friend when I was like a little kid who had a tok machine maker, and she would buy like a box of tok.
It's
Like,
so cute.
yeah, and so we would have tok for days and
Yeah.
be able to freeze them.
When I was younger, we would go to the Korean mart. And whenever we would go, not every time, but often we would go to the tok section. My mom would look at it and say, oh, it's good, it's not good. And then she would let us each pick.
Wow, that sounds so familiar. That's what you do to food. You're like, I could just look at it. That's good, that's not good.
I know, I can tell with my eyes.
Get it from your mom.
Yeah. But then she would let us pick which kind of toks that we wanted. You could do always the basic one, like the long rolls.
Yeah.
Or if you want to spice things up, you get the ones that are covered with misukaru. You know? My mom always wanted the ones with loads of beans on them. I never was a fan of that.
I wasn't as a kid either, but now that I'm older,
You appreciate it.
I do, and I like it.
Yeah.
But you know, like just the plain ones,
That one is
like
just
this,
classic.
basically. If you're wondering how it tastes plain without all this sauce, I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't have a strong flavor at all. It's just kind of there. But it's good. It's good to snack on. It's quite chewy, not super chewy, but I don't know, it's just really soft texture.
You ever have it with honey?
No,
꿀떡.
never had it like that.
Very good. Some people would dip it in sugar, but I never got onto that.
What I like to do with these fried side pieces is take them and usually dip them, but I would like to like just kind of let it sit in there for a little bit, not too long because it'll get a little soggy, and then eat it like that.
Oh yeah?
So these little mandus I think these are the ones with just the glass noodles inside. Yeah.
Because they don't ever have gogi mandus that I'm aware of when you go to these shops.
Yeah, it's usually the glass noodles inside.
See.
Yep.
Yeah. Very good. So tteokbokki was apparently invented around Joseon dynasty area. There was a recipe for a kind of tteokbokki in a Joseon cookbook.
They have cookbooks?
I guess, yeah, they found one. And it was explaining, tteokbokki. Didn't look like this. This is the modernized tteokbokki. But they had the tteokbokki recipe, and it was a kingly dish. It was a royal dish. Only kings could have tteokbokki. Which is funny because now it's very common. Everyone has it on the street. It's a street food.
Yeah, it's more like street food.
The tteokbokki that we know today is thanks to a restaurant called 마법님 that opened up in Shindangdong in 1950s. There's like a story I read on the blog where the restaurateur, I'm not sure if it was 아저씨 or 아줌마, I didn't check that. I think it was 아저씨, he was like cooking and then he dipped the tteok in the gochujang and then was like, whoa, this is pretty tasty. And then it became really popularized in this style. This is the modern tteokbokki that we enjoy today. Funny to think maybe kings were eating this. Bring
Like a luxury food,
Bring
yeah.
the tteokbokki.
Yeah, depending on where you go, especially in Seoul or even in other bigger cities that have outside, like, I guess food stands, food carts, tteokbokki is one of the main things that you'll always see served. So it'll usually be like whoever owns the stall, they'll have a big old pan of tteokbokki and they're just like kind of keeping it hot. And it's really cheap. Like you could probably get it for like 2,000-3,000 won, which is like a couple bucks. You know, come to think of it, you and we haven't really eaten tteokbokki together a lot. I remember before, I think it was before we started dating, outside in Hongdae, we did have the cart together once. I don't remember why.
Once.
Yeah. Still remember where it was.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. It's because we were hanging out. We weren't really hungry, but neither of us wanted to say goodbye and go home either.
This is definitely before we were dating then.
Why? Now you always want to say goodbye and go home?
No. Yeah, and some of the carts will have like these fried dishes on the side. Not all of them. They don't always have all of this, but sometimes they do.
Interesting, there's no sundae. Do you like sundae?
I can eat it if it's there.
Yeah.
But I never opt to just, oh, let me get some sundae. Which is like the pork blood sausage. I think
it's called blood sausage, yeah. It's the intestines.
Yeah. It's not bad, but it's not a taste that I'm like ever craving.
Really?
But a lot of times they serve it with sundae.
I love sundae.
Yeah, I know you do.
When it's a fresh one and it's steamed. So good.
My mom loves it.
I'd rather have tteokbokki with a little bit of sundae than tteokbokki and 튀김s. That's more my style.
I'd rather have 튀김. I'm starting to sniffle a little bit.
Yeah,
I think
it's
this is
a
like
bit
spicy. Oh.
You know, some people like the shrimp heads. You like shrimp heads? Look at the eyes.
Can you eat it?
Well, I was gonna until I looked at the eyes.
That's a big part of it.
Do you want me to eat it?
Yeah.
You dare me?
I dare you.
I will eat it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, it's looking at me.
I can't do it. Ew, I can't even watch.
Oh, you're freaking me out now. Let me just nibble a little bit first.
Nibble the eyeballs.
Is it freaking you out?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I can't do it! I bit one of the eyes!
Ew!
Oh man, I shouldn't have done that. Freaked me out.
Yeah, I can't do any sort of head of anything.
It's pretty good.
What many people do not know is tteokbokki and the sauce can serve as like dipping sauce for whatever you're eating. So a lot of times, because this is fast food, in restaurants that serve like kimbap, which are like the rice, vegetable, meat, rolls, I don't know how you translate it, but you can take that and dip it in the tteokbokki. Tastes really good. It's just like a sauce. Or even like, if you have chicken or something, like fried chicken, you can dip it in a tteokbokki.
Oh yeah, you do that?
Yeah, whenever I have fried chicken and tteokbokki. Oh,
I don't know how people mukbang every day.
shoot. The eating part is cool. It's like, what do you talk about when you have mukbangs?
You talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah?
Yeah, you talk about... What do people talk about? I actually have never watched a mukbang.
Really?
Yeah. Because I don't gather visceral enjoyment out of watching somebody eat food. I'm actually very awkward about eating.
That's very true. I can't believe you're actually doing this.
It's because no one's actually in the room. It's just us and the camera.
And the thousands of you guys watching.
No, don't watch me.
I think we're supposed to do like some ASMR too. Here we go. We're like so amateur.
I know, we're the worst mukbangers ever. People will pay us to not eat in front of the camera.
That was fun for our first official mukbang.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys enjoyed it or not. this could be an absolute fail. But if you do like this style of video, let us know if there's another type of Korean food that you want us to eat.
Put in the comments what you want us to eat next.
Right, and then we'll give a little bit of like background context on it as well. We might just have some random conversation while we eat, and maybe a little ASMR action too. So, anyways, hopefully you guys liked the video. Make sure you subscribed if you haven't already, and also click that notification bell. Follow us on social media, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, I'm so full.
Remember to always
seize the day. Peace.